Hey, Nebraska, I hear that you get to be Trump's next bankruptcy. Good for you. Way to go. See, your racism and your transphobia and your hatred of women was just bigger than your sense of self-preservation. Yes, it was. And now you're going to lose your granddaddy's farm. See, just like during the pandemic, when there were all of these subsidies and bailouts for farmers, but they went to the mega corporate farms instead of folks like you didn't learn your lesson. So now all those tax breaks and handouts and subsidies are going to go to the folks that are waiting in the wings to swoop up your little piece of legacy so they can turn it into just another plot of land on a spreadsheet. So as you're packing up your Mima's mementos, emptying out that room where you raised your babies, loading up that dinner table where hundreds of family gatherings made magic, it's going to be hard. But just know that we're so happy for you that you got what you voted for. We absolutely love this for you. Peace out. Something, something bootstraps.
Some of these people fail to realize down in Alabama who's broke, down in Louisiana who's broke. I can go through pretty much the entire South and tell you that they're broke, and they rely on a lot of welfare from the government. To be perfectly honest, it is tax dollars from these big blue states like New York. Yeah, they send a lot of money into taxes, and then broke states end up benefiting from it, and now they're about to find out. So we're in the find out phase.
So for all the farmers that live in Nebraska, you voted for Trump knowing that 70% of your workforce on your farms are migrants. Now, apparently, Nebraska is 6 months away from bankruptcy. Still voted for the mass deportation of 70% of your workforce on your farms, and now are complaining that your farms and your livelihood will not survive there.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking. So it's another FAFO moment, like FAFO, okay? And I'm going to be sharing some clips I've gathered for you guys today. Apparently, people in Nebraska are finally finding out. You all know that they voted a lot for the current government, okay? So they voted for massively for the present administration, and they are about to go bankrupt, and their farmers are about to also find out, okay, because a lot of their workers are being deported, they are going bankrupt. Like, a lot of things is happening in Nebraska right now, and I'm seeing videos of people asking, don't people care about Nebraska? And the responses are very, very, very find that format. Anyway, I'm just going to let some of these videos roll, then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and please do well to subscribe to my channel, and credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch the videos together.
So y'all be seeing the people on TikTok recently. It's like, what about the people in Nebraska? Where are y'all? Like, do y'all not care about what's happening to us and our families and our 300-year-old farms? I mean, we see it or whatever, but we seen this too. We seen this too. We seen this too. Y'all remember when that white dude was getting arrested in, I think it was Atlanta airport, and he was like, "You're treating me like a black person." Y'all remember that? I think that is what is happening in these United States of America. I think that everybody is starting to find out that racism is expensive. You should vote your pay grade, and that everybody is niggas.
He told you for almost 2 years that he was going to deport 20 million Hispanic, Latino, undocumented immigrants living and working in the United States. You voted for that. And as cattle ranchers in the state of Nebraska, your business and your profitability.
Hey, Nebraska farmers. I know how much you love going to the same cafe, ordering the same buttermilk pancakes, and having the same flavorless black cup of coffee day after day as you meet your farming friends and rural neighbors at your local cafe shops. I know how important that is to you. I also know at the table when you're sitting there, you talk about everything in the news. Did you not think this news cycle would affect you at all when you voted for Trump? Did you not recall what happened to Georgia when immigration reform hit them and they lost their labor? Did you not see or bother to care to know what happened to Florida? Billions of dollars are on the line, and yeah, you're on the menu too. With no property tax relief coming, did you really think the leopard wouldn't eat your face?
On my feed at the moment, I'm getting a lot of like, don't you guys care about Nebraska? In 6 months, we're going to be out of money. FAFO. No, we don't care about Nebraska. We care about those tiny little blue purple dots. But your MAGA asses?
we don't give a shit about. Because we now know, I mean, honestly, I don't think most of us knew this but we now know that Nebraska is somewhere between 45 and 65% undocumented labor. You in Nebraska had to have known that, because you went to the polls intentionally to get those undocumented people out of your state. What with their flavor and spices and ability to sway their hips and, stamp their feet in time to the music, you were fucking offended as hell. Now, there was that, disconnect between, they do all the work and they pay the taxes, but we want them out. I don't know, I guess you guys thought there was going to be some kind of surge of white people just be like, oh, thank the Lord, we've been looking for this job for forever. Please pay me less than minimum wage. I cannot wait. Oh, right, they didn't. And before ICE could even show up to get your undocumented workers out, they up and left, taking their tax payments with them, which was part of the reason why you guys will be out of money in 6 months. All that, I want to lower my taxes shit, congratulations, now they're lower. We are sad that Nebraska might go under, because we understand what you guys raise and grow. We understand what will be missing. We're sad about it, but we knew what was going to go missing when Trump was, your top pick, your only pick. Did you even have another candidate? And when we read Project 2025, we knew what was coming. You must have known what was coming.
Regarding all these farmers that are now crying about possibly losing their farms because they voted for Trump, this is why you absolutely should not feel bad for any of these farmers that voted for Trump. Now, the ones that didn't vote, yes, feel sorry for them, go support them, do whatever you need to do. But the ones that voted for Trump, do not feel sorry for them, and let me tell you why. I am a builder, and I've been building shit in Oklahoma City going on 20 years now, and farmers are not stupid. If you have the ability to manage a farm and understand the weather, the climate, your machinery, the chemistry that goes into your crops, you are not a stupid person. You're just not. And especially when you come from generational farming, you have the ability to look ahead and predict what you need to survive. And so when you have two candidates where you have Kamala Harris on one side giving you a whole fucking list of shit that she's going to do for you and make your life better, and then you have Trump on the other side who can't even come out with a normal sounding sentence, and you still vote for that guy, and you are a farmer, you are either racist or sexist or both. And they're only crying now because now they are being treated exactly how they voted for other people to be treated. Got that? They are being treated how they voted for other minorities, people of color, everybody else, poor people, sick people. That's how they voted for other people to be treated. And now they're the ones being treated that way by losing their livelihood, their homes, their income, their farms. So do not feel sorry for them. This is exactly what they had coming. Quick follow-up as to why exactly would Trump be doing this to farmers anyways, and I'm guessing 99% chance it's because he wants to bankrupt farms so his corporate buddies can come in and do a land grab. Basically what you have been seeing the last few years, major companies buying up a bunch of rental houses and jacking up the price of rents, and it's all going to corporations. It's probably something similar to let these farms go to foreclosure and his corporate buddies be able to come in, swoop them up, and now you've got bigger companies involved in more of our day-to-day food.
So these farmers are officially finding out. How can you be expecting a grant from a particular administration, and instead of you voting for them, you decided to vote for somebody else? Now, this person has told you over the years, not 1 year, not 2 years, like he has been telling you all this while that what he's going to do is this. Like he was so open about it, telling you everything that he's going to do. And instead of you guys taking him serious and looking beyond the whole laugh, the whole thing, instead of you doing that, what did you do? You decided to vote for the same person who promised to place tariffs on your neighbors. The same person who
They don't want to accept the fact that they are going to do
20
stuff.
million
The price of goods is on a high side. They are still not accepting it that
And
they are buying
you know
things
that
on a
you
high
work
rate.
with
The price of
all,
egg has gone up. They still want to accept it
documented
that the price of egg has
most
gone up.
of your workers
With the whole
are
Medicare thing,
undocumented.
they're still not
Coming
seeing it. They're
from
still not seeing the
Latino
truth. They still don't want to
community.
accept the fact that,
And
oh,
other
we
communities
effed
that are
around.
undocumented.
So finding out
These
is still
people
going
are
to be
the
a very
only
long time for
people
some
who are
persons.
able to
Although some persons
work
are finding
on
out now
your
that,
farm.
you know what,
And some
we
of
are
these people do
actually
not
in a
even
very
take
hot
up
soup.
to
But there's still a lot of people
the whole
who are not
minimum
even
wage.
perturbed at all.
And instead of you
Now, come back to the black community. This lady who was talking about black people do not stand up. It is not your business. I think it's true, because this people, it was never their business. Like, they want everybody that this was going to happen. Now, this same community who voted the way they did are now wanting these people to come out through gaslighting, coming out to come out and, you know, help them to speak out, because they know that these people are the people that always speak out for everyone. They are always in the gap. They're always standing in the gap for everyone. And whenever they are planning for something, whenever they have plans, it's always for everybody.
You love yourself?
They don't do for themselves alone. Unlike other communities that always, you know, think about themselves alone. But these people think about every other person. And now they're saying, you know what, stand down. It is not your business. It is not you.
You don't
you got to stand on business. You just have to stand on business right now.
It's going to be
it is not your business for you to come and start thinking for people who doesn't want to, you know, find out that they are moving towards the wrong direction. It is not your business for you to educate people who do not want to be educated.
You don't care what is going to happen to them, right? And that's why you're facing what you're facing
some of these
right
people getting
now,
deported,
because you didn't care. You didn't look at their faces. You didn't know.
Anyway, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Let's just have that conversation. What do you think about today's video? Share with me in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the compilation today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please do well to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Okay, go ahead, hit that subscribe button right now so that we can be family. See you guys on my next video.
The states, most of these states depend on federal grants. They depend on federal taxes. They depend on federal to help them out. Is this a find that phase for you guys? I think it is, really. I think it is a find that stage, because all of you would have done better. The farmers, all of you would have just done better. You guys would have done better to remedy this situation if you had thought about it and how much your farm will be needing. You would have done better. But you didn't. That's what it is. You didn't do better. Maybe you don't know better, or probably you just do not want to do better. You wanted to do your own. You wanted to do what pleases you. You don't care about any other person. You did that because you felt that other people were going to get hurt in the process. But you are the one who finally got hurt in the process, because your foot is hurting right now. With the whole mass deportation, your feet is hurt right now. And your farmers can no longer come to even help you to, you know, harvest or do anything. You're short-staffed right now because of the choices that you made. You didn't put your farm first. Because if these farmers had put their farm first, I don't think all of this would have happened. Now, everybody is also going to be facing this whole thing because the farmers didn't put themselves first, but they are the ones producing food in the U.S., because every other goods coming into the U.S. is taxed. There is a tariff on it, like huge tariff. If it's coming from Canada, it's 25%. From Mexico, it's also 25%. So all of these places where other food comes from, they are being slammed 25% tariff. So now even the farmers cannot produce enough food that can take care of, you know, the people in the US. So everybody's going to face it because the price of goods will go up. Now, all those people who have been saying the price of eggs and all that, it is now that you're going to find out that you didn't know what you were saying all this while. Like, you don't know exactly what you were saying all this while. You say that your food was expensive and all that. Now you're going to be buying very expensive things. You're going to buy food expensive right now. Guys, share your thoughts with me in the comments. Like, let's just have a conversation in the comment section, because these videos I'm saying is humbling, right? Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, in the comments. Let's talk about it. Please go ahead, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video.